with our sheep and our cattle. Here you have the idea that there is an intrinsic relationship between the smaller element and the larger element, the children and the elders, the sheep and the cattle. It is necessary to have everybody go out because it's what the sheep and the little children, the young people do, that also affects what the elders and the cattle do. So that's Reb Nachman's first proof text for this idea of how the mitzvah is starting to go. And here Reb Nachman says this is the Kabbalistic concept of how Malchus, the lowest level of the world of Asiyah, now becomes a garb for the upper levels, the levels above it. If we think of the tree of the Sfirot, we have Malchus at the very bottom, and right above Malchus is the triangle of Netach Hod Yesod. Now in the whole system, Netach Hod Yesod are called the legs, whereas Chesed Gevura are called the arms. And Reb Nachman is saying that through the effect of performance of the mitzvah in the state of Simcha on the level of Asiyah, we're starting to get the legs of the whole system moving. And thus there's a verse in Tehillim where God says when the Torah of God is in his heart, his footsteps will not shake. There's an intrinsic relation between what we do in the heart and our legs. When we have God's Torah in our heart in a state of Simcha, then our legs are going to stand solid, because the effect of doing the mitzvah in the state of Simcha gives this stability and this power to the legs to start traveling and sending ripple effects from your mitzvah through the world. And what we have done is to elevate Malchut out of the Klipot and now enable Malchut, namely the physical mitzvah, which is no longer oppressed by the force of evil. We've now enabled Malchut to become a garb for yet higher levels, the levels of Netach Hod Yesod, and this is going to send ripples throughout the worlds and bring all the worlds to connect back to the source, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bezos Hashem, we shall continue after Ma'ariv.